Bam, bam, but bop boom. Wait for it. Pow. There it is. Everything all set up. Everything good. Make sure chat is there. Yep, we're good, we're good. How you doing, Rylan? How you doing? I had no idea what I was gonna play today, so I decided to lock in on some Persona 4. Oh yeah. You know. How's your day going, Rylan? How's everything going? Everything going good? Let me know. If not, that's fine too. Okay. Sorry, I had to adjust something. Very cool. Why isn't that popping up? There we go. What about me? I'm doing all right. Doing quite all right. Actually, better than before. Better than yesterday, and better than the day before that. You know what? Doing fantastic. Now let's watch this glorious intro. I'm not even gonna talk too much. Let it rock. Got that shit on. Damn, it's so good. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's so good. That's so good. Oh my god, this song is so good. Oh my goodness, I had to rock out to that for a little bit. Hold on. Oh man, what a good song intro, the artwork, the fucking animation. Fucking legendary. Alright. You never played any Persona game before? That's totally fine. Persona is one of those things where it's like, as many people, it's like, let's say maybe like 10% of the people who know about Persona have actually played it. I personally have played Persona 5 Strikers, and I've actually never played any other Persona myself, but I am a massive Persona fan. I've been a fan of Persona since like, I think around like 2011 maybe? Which, that was a long time ago. But yeah, you would think, why haven't you played Persona in all that time? With whose money? The fuck? With whose money? Fuck out of here. Anyway, but this is gonna be great. All right. Also, how you doing, Rail? Let me make sure I say this right. Rail Decatano. Rail Decatano. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. Right? Rail Decatano? Maybe it's a Day Katana? Maybe it's a Day. Maybe it's the Setana? It could be Deset. I don't know. I don't know if that's like a silent E or an A. I'm assuming a lot of different things at the same time, and I really shouldn't. But how you doing? How's your day going? Now, that's enough prelude, that's enough intro, that's enough yibber yabber. Let's get straight into the game. You can connect the internet to access new functions in Persona 4. Sure, I guess. The Volks why suddenly I can't read? Pop Louie. Poply? Papuli? Papuli? Vox Papuli. Okay. Yeah. Feature allows you to see what decisions other players have made at various points of the game. Fuck that, I'm not using that feature. I don't care what other people have done. And the request help, and the help request, the rescue, I can't read today. Sheesh, my brain's gone. Anyway, how you doing? Wait, I got this. Hanak Halaf. I said that right? Hanak Halaf. How you doing? Ian? How's your day going, man? How did your day go? How did everything go? Anything interesting happen? Let me know. But yeah, other people help you when you're in a pinch. It's a cool feature. These features are not available at the very beginning of the game. They will be unlocked as the story progresses. Well, I'm not using either of those, and I'm gonna be playing on normal difficulty. I bet y'all thought I would be picking something like hard or very hard. No, I'm not doing that. You know why I'm not gonna do that? Because it's a turn-based game that requires me to grind. So the harder the game is, the more I have to grind. I don't want to grind that much. It's a stream series. I can't spend 12 hours grinding on stream or off stream. I have other things I need to do in my life. Something normal though, that's totally fine with me. This game is a work of fiction. No persons, groups, incidents, or terms have been, I didn't read that all the way.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Yep. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Velvet Room.
Ah, it seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny.
Okay.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
What game is this? Oh, this is Homer Simpson's Hit and Run.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
Thought it was anime? I can't watch anime on my streams. That'd give me copyrighted to like the Shadow Realms. You're crazy.
It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future. Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, alright. Name time. Name time. Here we go, everybody. Name time. How you doing, Fang? Everybody, shoutouts to Fang. Shoutouts to Fang, man. Okay, name. I could just be generic of AllCity Bevan or some shit. But you know what? No. I got this. Hold on. Chaos Crony. No, why would I do that? I got this. I probably should have put that. Yeah, no, let's restart. Let's just let's go, let's do that here instead, because I have enough space to put it all the way down here. There we go. Wait, I mean, oh my days, can't be using. What? Oh, okay, all right, Rylan, I see you. I need to get rid of you, and you, and there we go. There we go. It's a stupid ass name, of course, but it's gonna work out. Bro, it's Sunday here in the dumps because just finished Witchfire and you can't find anything even close to it. Thanks for listening thanks for listening to you. Oh yeah, no problem, Fang. I am struggling to read today and I genuinely don't know why, but yeah, if I'm honest with you, that's that like what you're feeling right now is the same thing I felt all the time growing up, except for the fact that I just supplemented that feeling with playing variety. You see, when you can't quite get the game that scratches an itch or does the thing you want it to do or something quite like it, you kind of just have to just decide, all right, fuck it. If I can't go climb mountains, I'll just go ski in the Alpine, or I'll go ski in the North Pacific. I don't know. I'm just making some shit up, but like you get the idea. Go play a different, like I just hop on an entirely different genre of game. And that has ultimately made me an omni gamer. I play every genre because at this point I jump around. I might not like turn-based, but if the game's good enough, I'll play a turn-based game. Yes, I fucking will. You know? Simply because it might give me a different feeling. It might not be exactly what I'm looking for, but you never know. Experiencing new things in general, especially when it comes to gaming, does help. It's not guaranteed, obviously. You gotta find a banger and something that, or at least something you really fuck with heavily within any genre, because you know there's obviously going to be preferences no matter what. Then there's just like a matter of building up just an experience of playing other genres in the first place. It does help. It helps to curb the urge to play one specific thing, because you open up your preferences and what you're willing to try. I mean, even if that means spending 3 hours playing Tetris for the first time, I don't know. You might suddenly become a Pac-Man fan just by playing Pac-Man, which you could play there's like a billion versions of Pac-Man or Tetris, Anyway, swap genre. That helps. It helps to a degree. It's more like, think of it like there's no new mountains to climb, but there is oceans, and I've never gone swimming before, so fuck it. Let's go learn how to swim and hit the ocean, I guess. I don't know. Go snorkeling. I don't know. It's a different feeling. Just look for something else instead, for the time being. And then, that way when you do come back to something new in the other genres that you actually like more or whatever, you won't feel burnt out, and you won't feel like you've been waiting forever, because you weren't. You were doing other stuff. You kept yourself busy. Anyway, long nose. Okay, let me actually move along. Long nose ass Pinocchio.
Do you believe in fortune telling?
Do you guys believe in fortune telling?
Each reading is done with the same cards, yet the result is always different.
Different. The result's gonna be a little bit different.
Life itself follows the same principles, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Nah, Igor don't be lying. He just doesn't tell you the whole truth.
The tower
You're not ready
in the
for the whole
upright
truth.
position represents the immediate future.
Immediate
It
future.
seems a terrible catastrophe is imminent.
Okay.
The card indicating the future beyond that is...
Huh?
the moon in the upright position. This card represents hesitation.
A penny for your
and
thoughts.
mystery. Very interesting indeed.
Very interesting indeed.
It seems you will encounter a misfortune at your destination, and a great mystery will be imposed upon you.
Is the ceiling of this car
In the coming
bouncing?
days,
Yes,
you will
yes
enter
it is.
into a contract of some sort, after which you will
Pulsing,
return
probably.
here.
Something like that. Okay.
The coming year is a turning point in your destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved, your future may be forever lost.
Y'all hear that, chat? If the mystery goes unsolved, your future will be forever lost.
My duty
Not mine,
is
it's
to
yours.
provide assistance to our guests to ensure that does not happen.
He's here to help y'all. He's here to help y'all.
Ah, I have neglected to introduce my assistant to you.
Mm-hmm.
This is Margaret.
Why you? Why y'all?
She is a resident of
Because
this
why
place,
not?
like myself.
It's Chaos plus Kazwitz playing the game, alright? I'm just watching. Just
My
kidding, I'm
name is
playing.
Margaret.
But
I am
technically,
here to accompany you through your journey.
based on the name at least. You know, it's Chaos plus Kazwitz, which is my old username for like everything back in the 2010s. So, yeah.
We shall attend to the details another time.
I might switch the language, like the spoken language, over to Japanese. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And if there's anybody who pops up and is like, can you switch it to English? I don't want to read subtitles. I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna stare at you. My eyes are gonna pierce through the fucking time continuum, and you're gonna feel me look at you. Stare straight into your fucking eyes. Yeah, I see them. I'm gonna let you know I don't give a fuck. All right.
Until then,
Japanese sub is always preferred for me. This is a Japanese game after all. It's Persona. Sure is Chaos Crew. It sure is Chaos Crew. You know, this wasn't the first cutscene I expected to see after that section, but you know what? We run with it.
I'm tired of diets. Enough with going to the gym. Good thing there's something even I can handle.
Slim down this summer with the refreshing taste of calorie magic.
Slim down this summer.
We're back. Now on to some juicy news. The Mayumi Yamano scandal. I'm sure everyone is
Yeah, first he bags a singer, then he has an affair with a TV announcer on the side. Do chicks really dig politicians?
Isn't it just stuff like money and connections? When you get down to it, financial and political clout is what matters.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, what do you think?
Or what do you think? The presentation is so incredible, bruh.
Well, I'm sure that you all know already, but at the end of this month, he will be transferring to another school.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
Quiet down, guys. I'm not done yet.
I'm not done yet. It's no use. Huh?
We will arrive at the Yasogami terminal in a few minutes. Passengers headed for Inaba City and Yaso Inaba Station, please go to the other side of the platform.
Dude is illegal doing this? What do you mean? This is a video game.
The scandal involves
What
the Enkastar
do you mean it's
season
illegal? I'm not
finale
watching anime. This is a video game. It's Persona 4.
Council secretary in the Inaba region, whom she married just last year, is now
It's a
on suspicion
cutscene.
of having an affair. What's more, his rumored mistress is the well-known TV announcer, Miss
Should we
Mayumi
go
Yamamoto.
soon?
Yeah, it's just about. Question on everyone's minds is how this love triangle will affect.
But also, how you doing, Lord Amos? How's your day going? Appreciate you trying to look out for me. But at the same time, this is a video game. No, I can see how your confusion would be evident. You know, like that would confuse the fuck out of people. You're good. You're good. I'm not a nice person. I'm a reasonable person. I'm only nice when the situation calls for it. There's no reason to be nice because there's no reason for kindness. What kind of? All I did was inform and say the thing I said. See, told you, video game. All right,
Hey, over here.
over here.
Well, you're more handsome in person than in your photo.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to Inaba. I'm Ryotaro Dojima. I'll be looking after you. Let's
Okay.
see, I'm your mother's younger brother, and that about sums it up.
Okay, so your unc. Got it.
You probably don't remember, but we've met.
I've changed your diapers before, you know?
You know?
I bet you have.
This here's my daughter.
No. Daddy would never be.
Come on, Nanako. Introduce yourself to your
Yeah,
cousin.
shout out to Nanako. Anyway.
Hello.
What are you so shy for?
I'm putting the Japanese dub on immediately after this. The moment I get agency.
Ow!
Did she kick him? She kicked him.
Well then, let's get going. My car's over there.
All right.
Hey. You dropped this.
I'm not gonna lie. The fit looking fitting. Fighters game? What do you mean fighters game? Are you asking a genre or are you talking about a specific game? You talking about like Dragon Ball Fighter Z? What you talking about?
Whatever. All I did was pick it up.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? The gameplay. No, this is a turn-based game. Not really normal for my channel. I don't really normally do turn-based games. I'm usually action based, action combat kind of gamer kind of guy. But you know what? Y'all just don't realize I'm into every genre. I just am. Show me a good game in that genre, I'll fucking play it. Anyway. But I'll never play Pokemon. I'm gonna be so dead ass. The only time I ever play Pokemon is if it's not turn-based, and you know, very few of those games exist. And even then, most of them aren't really games. They're like fucking apps and random fucking bullshit. So no.
Hi, welcome to Mole.
Can you go to the bathroom by yourself?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hit me to the what the fuck did you just type, Fang?
It's in the
Who
back, to your
is
left.
that?
You know which
The
way
gamer
left? The side you don't
Bevan.
hold your chopsticks
Wait,
in.
what is that sentence? I don't even know if I read that correctly.
I know. Jeez.
Unless that was supposed to be, was that supposed to be Himothy? I'm confused.
Are you taking a trip?
Maybe.
No, we just went to pick him up. He just moved here from the big city.
The city, huh?
The city.
Fill up my car while you're at it. Regular's fine.
Right away, sir.
Good time as any for a smoke.
Make sure to hit the like and sub button. Shout out to Rylan for doing the part that I hate doing. I genuinely don't like saying that.
Are you in high school?
I don't think anybody needs to ask why. Just sounds really corny to say out
Doesn't
loud. I'm
surprise
not
a
gonna lie.
city boy to see how little there is out here.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah.
so little to do. I'm sure you'll get bored fast.
Uh-huh.
You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
What's wrong with
Speaking of
that?
which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now.
Okay.
Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
Okay. Appreciate you, Riley.
I should get back to work.
You should. Go ahead. Don't forget regular. The real question is, how do they know how much to fill up the gas
Are
if
you
they weren't
okay?
given how much gas to fill up? Okay, never mind.
Did you
Maybe
get
they just play it by
carsick?
ear and eye. No, did you
don't
get
look
car
too
sick?
Good.
Uh-huh. Could it be sorry, I gotta voice act a little bit. Here we go. Could it be exhaustion from the long trip? Now that she mentions it, you feel a little dizzy. Dizzy.
What's wrong? You okay?
What's wrong?
That's understandable. It must have been a long trip for
Hmm.
you.
You do sub in chat as well and tell us how your day was. Oh, my day was fantastic. I'm not gonna lie.
Why
It's been a
not take a little
fantastic
walk?
day.
Get some fresh air. Just let me know when you're
We're gonna
ready.
be going to a graduation party thing again later today. So yeah. Stream ends when I head out, basically. But that's not gonna be for quite some time. So y'all are fine. Just letting y'all know. It's a good day. It's a good day. Some bills were taken care of. Some weights were lifted off my shoulders. I feel good. That also adult feeling of having one less bill to pay and a little bit more money that you can save in your pocket. Anyway, the shopping district is near the house, so you should get to know where all the stores are. Yeah. All right, Burb. Okay. How do I pause? There we go. Right. I need to change the audio to Japanese right now. We're never gonna hear another English voice again. You understand me, chat? Not another English voice outside of mine is gonna be ever heard ever again during this playthrough. Fuck that shit. I am truly in the practice of playing a game in its native language. I don't care what nobody says. It could have the best English voice actors of all time. I want the fucking original language, whatever the initial language is of that game studio. I want those voice actors to do it in their language because that shit makes way more sense to me, and it usually just sounds better. It fits the characters better. It fits the design better. You know what I mean? And if you don't know what I mean, fuck you. Just kidding. I don't mean that. But still, it's just how it's gonna be. Anyway, let me retry. You say you got motion? Depends what kind of motion we talking. How we sliding today? What kind of motion we talking about? What's it say? It's the bus stop. You have no reason to use the bus right now. Laser student. Damn. The next bus isn't gonna come for a while. And if you miss one bus, you're pretty screwed. You better get to using your natural maneuvering. Them two legs gonna get you where you need to go. But you are a lazy student, so I guess walking in a small town is still too much effort for you. Me personally, I just hoof it. Anyway, if only I had a motorbike, I can go anywhere I wanted, anytime I wanted. Gas. You need to pay for gas, you dumb fuck. With the opposite gender? I guess I would say I have no problem with the opposite gender, but at the same time, I don't choose to get motion with the opposite gender simply because, motherfucker, I'm broke. And also, I'm still trying to build up my life and get myself going, get my life going. And I don't really believe in the idea of being in a relationship or trying to be in one or just intermingling with people unnecessarily when my life in and of itself is debt ridden. I'm fucking broke. I don't feel good myself. So like, the fuck do I look like trying to find someone in that moment in my life? Like, no, hell no. I want to be with somebody when I'm happy with myself, and I'm not happy where I am with life. I mean, I'm fine with where I am in life. Don't get me wrong, but I want more. All right, I want more success. I want real success. I want some money in my pocket. I want to be able to wake up and not be stressed out by what I'm gonna have to pay tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? That's just, it's too much to add. It's too much already, and to add another person to that who might want things from me, want gifts and this, that, and the third. Then I gotta remember their fucking birthday. I gotta care about, dude. All that just to get some pussy? No. Listen. I'm a straight black male myself. I understand, but at the same time, it's not worth the hassle. It's not. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what desperate, cracked out, freaked out motherfucker out there says. It's never fucking worth it once you realize what you're actually getting yourself into. It's not. Now, on to a different topic. Can I go here? Dojima is waiting for you. You shouldn't wander off too far. Yeah, okay. This is the bookstore. It's fairly empty inside. Damn, they ain't got no mangas? What's this? Save data. Yeah. Let me talk to you. Let me holler. Have we met before? I just ran into you at the station. Okay. The girl is thinking to herself, wow. Okay, I guess we get multiple options. The station. Oh, that one time. What do you mean, that one time? That was literally like a time ago. Like, what? I don't have anywhere to go. Damn, that sounds really depressing to hear you say that. What about this last option? Just your imagination. I see. Yes, of course. Now, this is probably where I'm going to be acquiring armor. A fierce-looking man is single-mindedly pounding on something in the back of the store. Okay, you probably get weapons here too then. Or maybe just armor, who knows. What about this place? The Maru Q. Say it with me, chat. Maru Q. Right? No, do it fast. Maru Q. There you go. Maru Q Tofu Shop. Boom. Did I say chat? I meant to say Chaos Crew. But it's hard to break the habit of saying chat. I'm working on it. Anyway. That's probably where I'm gonna get like healing items and consumables and energy regen and all that sort of shit. What you got to say? Actually, I passed up old man. What you got to say, old man? Aging housewife. That's not an old man. Hold on. Run that back. You have something to do in the shopping district? It's a bit run down, but we have everything here. It used to be a lot more prosperous back in the day, but we only see regulars nowadays. What's wrong with regulars? I like my regulars. Anyway, if only Junes hadn't come into town. It's convenient, but it's a little sad. Convenient store takeover, huh? Can I check that? It's a mailbox. Damn, I didn't know that one. Anyway, let's see. Do we have to fight in this game, or is this like, this is a turn-based action game? So yes, there will be fisticuffs of the turn-based variety. Slashing and stabbing. How you doing, Kilo? Hella nice name, by the way. I fuck with that. But how you doing? How's your day going? Anything interesting happening in your life so far? Or in your week so far? Anything like that? If you want to talk about it, feel free to talk about it. But yeah. You might be AFK for some stuff. That's fine, Riley. Do what you gotta do. Male student. Hey, do you know... Shit. I had to swallow some spit. Hey, do you know where my snack went? I had it in the fridge, but it's gone. Oh, I ate it just now. I thought it was leftovers. What? No, it wasn't leftovers. I was making sure to save it for later. Oh, really? Sorry about that. Well, I'm going to work. See ya. Wow, she eats his shit and just runs off to work. That's insane work. What? I was looking forward to eating that. They seem to be having a sibling dispute. You should leave them be. Tough. See, me personally, wouldn't happen to me. Shit would just be in my room. Anyway. You're outside, Rylan? Oh, I'm glad that you're getting some sun. As hot as it might be. Really needed a guy streaming Persona and found you. Oh well, I'm glad. All right, do I just read it verbatim and found me? I'm glad you are found what you're looking for, and I'm also glad to be the one, the person in this particular circumstance that you happen to be looking for. Maybe not specifically, exclusively, but hey. Anyway, there's a line of old capsule vending machines. Okay, but the dials are rusted in place. You cannot turn them. All right, me personally, I would just turn it anyway. I don't know what you, but I got some strong hands. It's a beverage vending machine. However, all the drinks are sold out. There's nothing for you to buy. Yeah, okay, I don't believe that. I believe I think they just don't want to sell me anything because I'm new in town. How you doing, Yumi? This is Persona 4 Golden, and it is a turn-based game. Take your time, Kilo. Ain't no rush. There's no attendance required here. Leave and go as you please, or come in as you please. Out of towner. I like this shop. It's very nice. I'm assuming I can get some consumables for battle and stuff in here. Maybe items or whatever. It's inconvenient and convenient at the same time. There's a delicate balance. This is what I expect country life to be like. Oh, I didn't mean to click that again. What was this? What? Oh, I can't go that way. Never mind. All right, that's everything. I've investigated the whole street. Can I go to the gas station? Cannot. All right. This song gets fire. How are you feeling? Ready to get back in the car? Yeah, of course. Get me in there. All right, let's hit the road then. During events, pressing backlog to see the log and skip event button to skip the event entirely. I won't be doing that this playthrough, so no. Anyway, just like give me like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm checking my phone. Oh shit, Josh Strife Hayes just posted a fucking video. Damn, too bad I'm streaming. I'll watch it later today. Anyway, it's my first time playing P4G. Yes, it is actually. Unfortunately, I do know like the story of like every Persona game. So, you know, I'm one of those Persona fans who haven't actually played Persona, except obviously I'm playing it now because I'm an adult and I have money that I can spend on video games. So, you know, I'm not like a kid who can't watch, who can only watch because ain't nobody buying them shit. You know, like I was when I was growing up. I've been a Persona fan since 2011, roughly about that time frame. So yeah, it's just, you know how it is. Anyway, the music in Persona is kind of fire. Persona music has always been one of the GOAT soundtracks, like pretty much across all their games. Like as far as in the whole of video games in general, Persona music is always like up there. And if you just never heard it, that's unfortunate because, God, it's so fucking good. Still your second favorite RPG? Understandable. That is a very reasonable take. I heard the music. Let me reach out real quick. I thought it was Ben 10 with the sticker up there. Oh, that's Chie. Chie is one of my favorite Persona characters of all time across the entire Persona verse. I heard the music was fire in Persona games. Guess that's true. Absolutely. Now let me get back to voiceovering. For the next year, this place will be your home. All right. People compliment musicians by saying that their music sounds like Persona. That is true. It's like a high tier compliment, especially for game music or Sonic. Another alternative would be Sonic music, because even if Sonic games aren't always the best in the grand scheme of things, they almost always have at least like 4 or 5 absolute banger songs, if not the damn near the whole ass OST for the whole game, or whole games. Like, I have so many, like some of my, pretty much a mass majority of all my favorite game musics of all time are Sonic songs from Sonic games. They're just goated. Ugh. And don't forget about the infinite amount of remixes for every single Sonic song ever. Dude, it's a rabbit hole that never stops giving more rabbits. Let me stop yapping and read it in voiceover, because I forgot to voice over that last line. I pressed the button. Oh right, never mind. It's automatically gonna do it. Japanese voice acting. English, in your opinion, is better. Yeah, that's fair. I'm just a big advocate of playing games in their native language. Plus, I grew up watching dubbed over anime, English dub. I mean, not dubbed, sorry, English subbed. Shit. Be damned if I grew up watching English dubbed. But yeah, so I'm very accustomed to rapidly reading. Plus, I'm streaming, so like, realistically, even if people want the voice acting, y'all just gotta let me know. I can read. I can do that for you. But instead, I'm gonna let you guys read, and then I'm gonna Mr. Japanese voice actor in this case is gonna say his line. That's just something that's how it's gonna go. That was a really ugly laugh I just did. I don't know why I did that. It wasn't. There was no thought behind it. Death Note dub is amazing. Yeah, Death Note dub was alright. I'd still prefer Death Note in sub. Oh yeah, no doubt. The Persona 4 voice actors were goated, but I still like Japanese. Just like the cadence. Cadence is so nice. Anyway, but you won't hear my motorcycle? Understandable. Let's see. No, not really into military stuff. Not really. Weeb. Wrong. Very wrong. Wrong. Oh. Gotta take that call, huh? Yep. Figures. Alright. Detective Dojima on the case. You thought you saw Max for a second? Are you early, Ducks? Technically, no. I mean, stream's been going for almost 45 minutes now. Give or take a minute or so. But, I mean, we can pretend like you're early. Damn, Ducks. I didn't expect you to show up so early in the fucking stream. That's crazy. Shout out to Ducks for being so damn early. I mean, stream basically just started and he's already here. Insane. Insane work. Shout out to, for real, insane. Thanks for... You play PPG, P4, why did I say PPG? P4G and watch it in English, so seeing someone play in Japanese really messes with your mind. Understandable. Hi, Rylan. Handle your business. Do what you gotta do. Appreciate you. posted a sneaker Otole video. The hell is a sneaker Otole video? Okay, you're gonna have to give me a breakdown of what that is, Ducks. I don't know what that is. I think Ayumi seems confused about it too. Explain what an Otole video is. I beg. Otole? Otole? Like what is that? Explain yourself. I beg you.
7号、外雨だ。洗濯物落とした。
入れた。
そうか。じゃあ行ってくる。
Yeah, explain. What is Otole? Or Totuli? Information unclear. Now you're on Mars. That's what, you're in Mars? Damn, you're in the core of the fucking planet of Mars. I don't know how you're gonna get out of that situation. It's all because of Ducks. He said something, and I don't know what it is, and now Ayumi's inside the core of Mars. It's over. It's all over for us. What's next? Rainey's gonna show up with a nuclear device and activate it with a 10-second timer? Oh my goodness. Even if the English cast was bad in an RPG game, you'll still hear them, since you don't want to hear Japanese female party members moan, especially Yukari. She sounds like a squirrel when hit. Huh. You know what's funny about that, Kilo? We have like polar opposite interest when it comes to that. I actually don't mind that at all. I almost prefer it. Not every time, but almost. Yes, and not on. It's very hot in here. I'm gonna combust soon. Well, F in chat for Ayumi. She's gonna combust inside the planet core, in the core of Mars. That's very unfortunate. And Ducks offered no explanation, so now we'll never be able to launch that rescue mission to save Ayumi. F in chat. In fact, let me just make sure I put the F in chat real boldly. Just for everybody, just so everybody knows, it's so over for Ayumi. It's so over for her. She never stood a chance. She never stood a chance. Me personally, I would have just parried the misinformation, but hey, not everybody's built like me. I understand that. We need her art. You understand me, Bill? Damn. Damn, Ducks, instead of giving information, just said F in chat with me. It's crazy. We will, Yumi. We absolutely will. Itadakimasu. I'm sorry, that was cringe. I should never do that ever again. I'm so sorry, guys. You might want to strike up a conversation. So, a real detective, huh? Police officer, even? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. So it's a Family Guy clip, which is a kid walking, a kid jaywalking happily. So that's what a sneaker Otole is? Huh. Interesting. And some people stop him. Can you imitate her again, Bevan? No, I can't imitate her again. Just wait for the next cringe sound effect I can make, and I'll do that one instead. But doing copy paste repeats, can't do that. We don't repeat shit around here. Everybody gets one, just one. No, walking. No J. Wait, yes, walking. No J. Okay, got it. So walking, but no J. The J's a typo. Got it. City Council Secretary Taro. Why am I reading it? We got voice acting. You try to voice over Teddy? Yeah, I got you. When Teddy is here, Teddy will be voice overed.
夫人で演歌歌手の柊美鈴さんは取材に応じ、慰謝料を求め争う考えを明らかにしました。事態を受け、地元テレビ局
decided to cancel all announcer Mayumi Yano's televised appearances. Okay. Allegations of interference with Mr. Naman Tame should remain off the air and out of public eye. Okay.
ニュースつまんないね。
This is a Yumi Soul speaking. How's it going, gang? How you doing, Yumi Soul? Welcome to the chat. You'll be a beloved member here in place of a Yumi. Hope that's okay with you, a Yumi Soul. Everyday young life Don't let that get stuck in your head, chat. I mean, Chaos Group. Good luck. Since you know Persona's lore, what's my favorite game? My favorite game that at least that I've played would have to be Persona 5 Strikers. That was a blast, an absolute blast to play. I played the fuck out of that game. And then but I guess out of all of them, we're talking about like the actual like direct games, not the side games. Persona 4 is probably my favorite Persona out of all the Personas so far. That might change with Persona 6, who knows? Because they're just so phenomenal. Anyway, we'll see when Persona 6 comes out. Whenever that happens. Whatever timeline that is. Anyway, wait, what's happening? Yumi's soul, we cherish the Yumi. It's so nice of y'all to let her know that. You can save the game by using a calendar in the living room. Where? In the living room? This one? That right there? No, that's my room. Which calendar? This calendar? I guess that'd be a calendar. Yeah, it sure do. I'm gonna make a second save just in case. Who knows? I might need to make a choice. Why does that wait? Timeout. That says Kazwitz Chaos Plus. It's supposed to be Chaos plus Kazwitz. What? Whatever. Who cares? You guys care? I don't care. We move. Anyway. Persona 6, if these MC designs were real, you won't play it. They both look like side characters. Meh. I trust in their ability to make a fire-ass game. I mean, they kind of, even their side games are pretty damn good. Even when they're not meant to be that great, they're still pretty great. So, I mean, I'm like, honestly, some companies, because of their track record, do deserve the benefit of the doubt just by default, because they, even when that doesn't seem like they're gonna cook, they usually just randomly cook so hard, and it's like, but why? No one expected you to go that hard on such a small side project, but it'll happen. It could happen. Fish near the phone. And the Jid runs away. I'm assuming you meant kid because J is right by the K. All right, so this is the room you're borrowing from Dojima. Okay, yeah. You're tired from a long trip. You should rest. You're tired from a long trip. You should rest. You are tired from a long trip. Why not rest? But what about this table? You're tired from a long trip. You should rest. Yeah, okay. You'll be living in this town for 1 year starting today. You wonder if everything will be all right. School starts tomorrow. You should hurry to bed. ... Sneaker Otole is a meme that humorously describes someone skilled in a particular area, often related to sneakers. Leave Hayumi, even I'm confused now. What the fuck? Did you Google that? Did you Google Sneaker Otole? And that's what Google, I'm assuming that's what the Google AI search bullshit that I hate you said? Cause what the fuck is that explanation? Me no understand. Anyway, this is, the area is covered in a thick fog. All you can do right now is proceed forward. Hold on, time out. I just realized something. My little peeking agent head was not peeking well enough. I don't like that. All you know is the meme. That's one of the memes I've never seen before. I'd never seen it. All right. You know, I'm a gamer. I always got to go backwards before I go forward. Always check. Who knows? I mean, what if it could have been like a collectible there? Who knows? Even if I know it's not, I'm still gonna do it. Do you seek the truth? You heard someone's voice. I heard someone's voice. Hit him with a 3-6. If it's the truth you desire, come and find me. Okay. You hear the voice from up ahead. Oh. Chat, that's you guys. I'm sorry, Chaos Crew. CC, that's y'all. Y'all are the ones who hear the voice. I'm looking, hi, is this the gate to heaven? I'm looking for Ayumi. She suffered a Mars incident. Yeah, you know the one with the implosion? That was her. The instructions were unclear. That's kind of how she ended up there. I know, crazy story, right? Things like that only happen like once in a trillion years or some shit. Oop, I didn't mean to curse. I know. Is that gonna prevent me from getting in? Oh, it is? It is awkward. Could I bribe you? I got chocolate in my pocket. Let me just... Oh, it's melted. It was a really hot day today. But, I mean, melted chocolate is still good chocolate. You just gotta clumsily open the wrapper and try not to mess your hand. It's not that bad. I've had it like this before. No? Okay. Well, have a nice day. I'm sorry, Ayumi. I tried, Ayumi. I did my best. This is what blind people see. I guess so. Is that true? I have no idea. I'm gonna take your word for it. Will you continue? No. Oh, never mind. I guess I am gonna continue. Bro's walking, he gets caught in the way. Caught, and people say, take those sneakers off, and he said no and runs. And the one said, let him go. Catch him, and he said, oh, that's an interesting play-by-play. Anyway, here we go. So, you were the one pursuing me. Try all you like. Alright. Fuck you, I'm guarding. Seems like you can... It seems like you can see a little despite the fog. Okay. I'm gonna guard again, fuck you. I see. Indeed. That is very interesting information. I'm gonna guard again. But you will not catch me so easily. If what you seek is truth, then your search will be even harder. Okay. I'm gonna guard again. Everyone sees what they want to, and the fog only deepens. I'm gonna guard again. Will we meet again? Yeah, sure. Next time, I'm gonna guard again. At a place other than here. I look forward to it. You are losing consciousness. Chat, you're losing... Cast crew, you're losing consciousness. I didn't take my sneakers off. And I am Sneaker Otole. If that's the meme, I don't like that meme very much. Anyway, that's Virgil from DMC. Show him your motivation. Using his misbreathing. I am the storm that is approaching, provoking black clouds in isolation. I am reclaimer of my name. I love Devil May Cry 5. It's so good. Nobody, Bevan chat be like, joke 70%, something about the game 20%, talk about bullshit. What number is that? 100 trillion? 10 trillion? I didn't count the digits and I don't care to. Yes, absolutely. All right, you can hear someone's voice. It's almost time to get up. You feel like you had a nightmare. What could it have been about? You're starting school today. You're starting school today. You should head to the living room for now. Wake your ass up. Just heard John Persona sing. That's 1 billion. Okay, thank you for counting it, Soul Ayumi. Very helpful. Am the Storm. Give me more DMC. I mean, maybe I might do a DMC 5 series. Play from scratch. Although, yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind restarting my save file on DMC 5 for y'all. Or making another one. I mean, no, you know what? No, fuck that. Instead, what I do for y'all instead is play on my save file of Devil May Cry 5 and just replay all the story missions and don't keep I could do that. Play DMC 3. I prefer 5. Unironically, out of all the DMCs, my favorite out of all of them is 5. I know I understand that's probably not the most popular opinion out there for DMC fans, but 5 is genuinely my favorite out of all of them. It just is. Mechanically, I have more fun in that one than the rest by default. I don't know. I can't exactly explain why, but I don't think I need to explain why. I just like Devil May Cry 5 more. He recommended more streamers play DMC. Yeah, sure. I can do a DMC series. There's no game that I'm looking forward to coming up anytime soon anyway, so we got a lot of open slots for content. Remember when I said it got parental control from yesterday? Yeah, what about that? What about that, Ducks? How'd that go? On Dante Must Die? Oh, I'm a little bit rusty as far as like actual raw skill goes, so I don't think I'm good enough to do Dante Must Die difficulty outright without a lot of warm up and practice, which would take forever. So I might just do like a not Dante Must Die difficulty playthrough. Just watch 5 many times. You want to see 3? I mean, well, I understand that. I just prefer playing 5. And I don't have 3 on PC, so, you know, that does make things a bit more complicated. You blocked the app. Well, I guess you parried the fucking parental control. Shout outs to Ducks for parrying the parental control. Everybody give Ducks a shout out, even though if his parents find out, he might get in trouble. But hey, you do what you gotta do, I guess, Ducks. Emulate it? I mean, yeah, I could, but I still would like to play DMC 5. Deadass. It's just I get it. I know you want DMC 3, but I just prefer it. Like combat wise, I really like DMC 5 so much more. Ducks. I'm free. Let it go. Let it go. I'm the one with the mind and sky. Ducks is Elsa now. Why did I read it like that? You know why I read it like that? Because I expunged all the Frozen songs from my memory. I remember when those songs would never not be played somewhere. Let it go, let it go. Get that. I'm so glad that's just not casually in my memory anymore. I'm not playing DMC 2. That's a trap. That's a trap. That is a trap. Parrying might get nuked, but still, nice parry. He's parrying the nuke, guys. I think he could win if he parries the follow-up attack. Does he know? Does he know? Does he know about the follow-up attack? Because if not, you just made it worse. Ducks. Itadakimasu. Compliment the child. Compliment the child on their hard work. Some beautiful eggs. What about Bayonetta? Oh, I just did a Bayonetta 1 and 2 series, actually. I have a playlist for it if you want to go watch those. I have intentions on cutting those down into a more video friendly format, because obviously they were live streamed, and when it comes to live streams, I step away at times. I have to go do stuff in the middle of a stream, and so the idea is to edit those down to cut out all the live stream portions, and maybe times where I ranted about something and pause the game for like 20 minutes, and then so yeah, times like moments like those, or maybe keep some of those in just in case, just cut around it and keep the interesting rants in or whatever. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I do have a Bayonetta 1 and 2 series. It's all in one playlist if you want to go check that out. You are technically late to the party, but that was like half a month ago. So you're good. You see, he's actually fight back. Yeah. Dad can't cook, so I buy dinner. You're starting today, right? She's so adorable. Nanako seems somewhat restless. You decided to head to school with Nanako. All right. Look at you, Chad, being responsible caretakers. Being real nice to children. Sorry, not Chad. I keep saying Chad. I mean Chaos. That crew. Look at you, Chaos crew. All of you so kind to the little child. Walking her to school. Do-do-do-do. Look at the panda near the flask. So adorable. Grandpa high on retro. Hackiest game of all time. What the fuck is hackiest? What is that word? I don't know what that word is. It is going solo, Yumi. It is. But you know what's not going? The kindness being displayed by the Chaos crew right now. You guys are very I don't know what's the word to use here. Very responsible individuals walking the child to school. You didn't have to do that, y'all know that, right? But you did it anyway. Makes you good people. So your BFF got 150 subs today, and he has 160, and he joined in 200. Why am I reading horribly? 2023, and he joined in 2025. You passed him super fast. Well, the thing about sub count and growth in general is, I'm gonna blow your mind here, Ducks, and maybe someone else, but that shit ultimately doesn't matter. Like, let me ask you something. What's the difference between a channel that has, for example, 203,000 subscribers versus a channel that has 10,000 subscribers? Specifically, on the dot, just hit 10,000. I don't know, last second, 2 seconds ago. You know what the difference is? Not much of a difference. Outside of maybe potentially the income, but even then, even channels with 200,000 aren't particularly making that much money themselves, unless you're like super popular or whatever at that point in time. But the reality is, ultimately, sub count becomes just another number very, very, very quickly. You could be at 353,000 subscribers, but all it's gonna do is make your channel slightly more visible than, well, smaller channels. That's it. Doesn't actually do much. Now I don't say that to burst your bubble, but I do want to just put that information out there in front of you, because a lot of people, especially younger people, y'all didn't grow up with the internet the way I did, the way we people my age did, and so it makes it harder to grasp how useless sub count actually is, because ultimately people who are gonna watch you won't care how big or small your channel is, and everyone else is gonna come and go like wildfire. You can't control that. You can manipulate the results, but you cannot control people. Obviously, you could do things to stay popular, but at some point or another, every channel is going to have a moment where they just kind of quote unquote fall off, and the only people still watching them is the core audience. So it's just that it's at that point, it's like, did you actually grow your core audience, or did you just have, was your channel just bloated, and once you stop being popular, do your views suddenly fall massively, and now it's just like, I don't know, 3,000 people out of 350,000 people who still watch you, because those are the only people who actually care. I mean, that's just how it goes. That's why, even though there are a lot of more like newer channels created back 5 years ago, maybe even almost 10 years ago, something like that, like channels created even 10 years ago that are sitting at 1 million subs and maybe more or less or somewhere around there, right? They could be they could be really dry right now. Those channels could be barely managing 50,000 viewers, barely, per video, if that. And the reason is simple: nobody fucking watches them anymore. You had 10 million, wow, you got 2 million subs on your channel, but your content isn't entertaining to the people, to the masses, to the majority. Sure, you have your 50,000, that's pretty much guaranteed for you, but you have like 2 million subscribers, and you've had your channel for like 10 years. Versus, now here's a crazy comparison. Let's compare that random ass channel, which I'm sure anybody could find some random channel at 2 million that barely scrapes by with 50,000 views a video, right? You can find that channel and compare that to, like, let's say Jacksepticeye. Now here's the real question, and here's the real doozy of a question right here. Why do you think a channel like, why do you think a personality, an individual like Jacksepticeye and his channel, despite it being, you know, obviously it's older than a channel that's 10 years old. Jacksepticeye's channel is older than that, but not by that much, not really. Why would he be more popular? Because he's actually interesting to watch. Millions of people genuinely want to see him do literally anything. He's an interesting person. He sounds interesting. He says interesting things. It's hard to not like Jacksepticeye. Unironically, it just is. He's an appealing personality. That is the only real difference between any channel ever. I don't care what platform it is. It could be fucking brain rot TikTok. It doesn't matter. Ultimately, what's gonna win out in the long run, and we're talking about the actual long run, not a few years. I'm talking about in a decade from now. Is anyone gonna remember insert channel here? Fuck no. And most channels, even big or small, will be forgotten in 10 years. It's the people who don't do it for the views. It's the people who, they present who they are and everybody loves who that person is. That's the person who is the one who is gonna remain with the actual core audience that matches their sub count, versus a channel that there's so many. There's actually a fuck ton of channels that are sitting at 1 million subscribers, and I guarantee most of us in chat have never ever even heard of them or seen them in the algorithm a day in our life, and probably never will, unless they get into some controversy and you find out through YouTube drama or some shit that pops up in your algorithm. Other than that, you don't hear about these channels that quote unquote have tons, millions of subscribers. Even now, there's channels with 6 million subscribers and you ain't never heard of. The fuck do? They do reaction content? Who is this person? I've never heard of them, never seen them at all. And how long have they had a channel? For 4 years, 5 years, 6 years? Who is this person? And that's the thing about growing a channel that is very deceptive, and it deceives a lot of people. Growing your channel very effectively, very fast, doesn't mean shit in the long run, or even in the short run oftentimes, because you could grow your channel fast off of trends, popularity that is very fleeting, and then in like 2-3 years, nobody even knows who you are. Motherfucker, people probably only subscribe to you because you were in on one of those, like there was a funny trend going around and you made like 50 of those videos relating to that trend, and a lot of people saw you in like the YouTube shorts or whatever the fuck, and they subscribed because they mindlessly subscribed because that was hilarious, because it was the trendy funny joke thing or whatever. And then did they ever go to actually watch your real content? No. So effectively, you grew your channel really fast off of trends and popularity and chasing these trends, but nobody actually even knows what you even sound like. Who are you? Are you a funny person? Nobody knows. Nobody's actually watched you. They just know that you were, oh, you're that one dude who made that one type of video back in like 2014 or 2024. Oh, the mannequin, or I don't know, mannequin challenge or some shit. I don't know, some random shit. Like it's always a random ass channel that blew up off of some random ass trend. That when that trend is over, they're over. And all they can do is maybe sell their channel. You know, that's it. Anyway, let me read chat real quick. I'd walk any girl to school without any problem. Understandable. Ayumi is a female, so that's not weird to say, by the way. I just wanted to point that out because I'm sure somebody could read that and think, and just imagine a fat dude behind the keyboard and think, damn, that's kind of creepy. But no, Ayumi is in fact a female, a woman, if you will. So that is not creepy. If anything, it's the opposite. Teehee. Anyway, Bev, you want to see me play Black Myth Wukong when I get the bread? Yeah, sure. That's on the list of things I'm gonna touch on, play. Nowadays, you just watch small YouTubers who say whatever they want. Yeah, same. I watch very few large size channels. I really don't care. Even a lot of the older large size channels I used to watch, like, I don't know, Dashi and stuff like that, I don't watch them anymore. I'm not gonna lie, Dashi doesn't hit the same. No offense to Dashi, but I don't know. Growing up watching channels like Dashi, Dashi XP, for anybody who doesn't know, very large channel, but growing up watching him, it was pretty cool. He used to do a lot of fun stuff. I remember watching him 10 plus years ago. That was, what a good time. What a funny guy. I mean, I wouldn't say he's not funny anymore, but I don't know. I feel like he just stopped evolving, you know, content wise, and he doesn't hit the same. I mean, obviously I'm 25 now, so like there's a fucking difference, but you know, it feels like he's been making the same jokes and the same edit, the same everything. I mean, he even uses the same language, even the words. It's the same words he's been using since I watched, since way back then. It's like, come on. Some of these words can be shelved. We can shelve some of these. And I don't even mean that in like an offensive way. I just want to say that. I want to point that out once again. I'm not trying to diss Dashi. I don't even fucking care. But it's like, that's just a prime example of channels I just don't watch anymore, because at some point, even larger size channels, they used to be something I watch all the time, but you know, sometimes you stop growing and you stop evolving your comedy. Your jokes become as stale as bricks, and only people who can enjoy it are the ones who never experienced it in the first place. So yeah. Anyway, let's get it. Fuck all that talking. Let's get it. Oh, bike riding. You know, chat, you got some, Chaos Crew, y'all got some real good observation skills. You realize that looked really painful. You should leave him be. Do. By the way, Kilo, did I say Kilo on accident? By the way, Kilo, I just want to point out, when I say Chaos Crew, I'm referring to chat. That is the name, as of yesterday, I decided to go with for chat. Chat is officially called the Chaos Crew. And if you stick around long enough, you'll come to find out exactly why. These motherfuckers get real chaotic, and it gets real hectic in chat. Not in like a negative way, not like a annoying streamer chat kind of way, but you'll see. You might like it. Anyway, I think a bike rider hit his balls. Probably. I don't hate female streamers, but you can't gap with a woman about how Yukari isn't bitchy enough in Reload. Understandable. That you know what? That's so real, Kilo. That is some of the realest. That is one of the realest takes on something I've seen in a long time. Because you actually just couldn't. A female streamer would ban you in milliseconds, or actually her White Knight moderators would, because that sounds like an insult to women, even though it's a commentary on the character, on the remake of said character. Yep. How you doing, Kat? This life is annoying. If life sucks, you suck harder. No, you don't suck harder. You just blow back. See what I did there? I just hate female streamers. They're too cocky. That's, you know, that's pretty valid. I mean, not all female streamers are like that, but there's plenty of them who have a very odd, undeserved ego. But then you look at their chat and it's full of people who praise them for merely having breasticles on their chest and makeup on their face. It's kind of a low bar there, but you used to interesting chats. All right, well, you might fit in just fine here then. Or they think you're hitting on them when it's not the case. To be fair, 90% of any female streamer's chat that has any sort of traction at all, they're being hit on by their chat. So it makes sense why they assume just about everybody is doing so, because even a basic conversation somehow is just some weird attempt at low social skill flirting by their chat members. And I would imagine being a slightly well-to-do female streamer, it probably just has your stream chat is usually either filled with thirsty guys who have no idea how to hold a conversation, and English is probably their fifth fucking language, so speaking pure ESL English. Show boob, you pretty show boob. Stand, turn around. There's a spider on behind you. Turn around. Or their chat is full of girlies, you know, the girlies who seem to have not found any sort of logic in real life, and therefore nothing they say makes any sense. They don't say anything particularly weird, but reading what they say, it's usually a bunch of nothing because they don't even know what to talk about. They're just talking about nothing, and then they'll randomly say, "Oh my God, Paul," or some, "Oh my God, Slay Queen" is randomly in chat because a female streamer lady said literally anything at all, and it's like the most incoherent shit ever. Once again, you know, I'm not to talk shit about female streamers, but a lot of them have audiences that are exactly like that, and therefore it basically allows for them to develop egos that make no fucking sense. And then you have the female streamers who are not like that and somehow don't have an audience that is like that. Those are the ones that are actually worth watching, in my opinion, because they've managed to retain being a real human without letting the stream chat morph them into some weird egotistical creature with makeup on and cleavage on the screen, of course. Anyway, let me go back to reading chat. I think some lady streamers are arrogant as heck, and some are nice. They remind you of coffee jelly. Understandable. One time, I and others rage baited someone on a live chat by just spamming pregnant man emoji. There's a pregnant man emoji? What the fuck? Oh, hold on. I gotta parry that real quick. I'm gonna parry that shit real quick, because what the hell? I gotta parry the thoughts of that existing. That's insane. That is insane. What the fuck did I just read? Yeah, either gooners or incels. Yeah, I've seen it a couple times. Honestly, if you like someone's personal look, I just give them likes and leave a heart in their stream. I don't even say anything, because at that point you're just disrespecting yourself. Yeah, you got a point there, Kat. You got a real good point there. Mixed opinions on this topic, but most of the chat for girl streamers is gooners. Zesty fucks. Yeah, pretty much. Again, I've had enough relationships where I know. Understandable. That's very understandable. See, it's moments like these. If I were to try to turn the stream into a video, I'd have to cut that out. Like, I had to cut, like, how long I just yapped with y'all about that topic out. Or at least clip around it to leave it as coherent and short as possible, which sucks. I really do love the live stream format. We could just yap about shit, and you know, it doesn't break the pace of the video, because it's not a video, it's a fucking live stream. Join in the conversation or get the fuck out of here, I guess. Or wait. You could just wait too, you know, like, because this is my stream. I'm gonna yap. I love yapping. I'm gonna ask everybody here. I am a professional yapper. Anyway, let me getting long ass sermons every day for a whole year. These residents look pretty evil. Depends on how you're looking at them. If you look at them upside down, you might see the opposite. Bev, is Cat here? Yeah, Cat's here. What do you mean? He's in chat. He was the one adding his opinion. One is he's like, I think he started the female streamer conversation, right? Or I don't know who did, but yeah, no, Cat's here. I don't know which chat he's in because it's 2 different streams, so check both, see which one he's in. I don't know which one he's in. I'm not paying attention to which one. Oh wait, never mind, I just figured it out. He's in a vertical stream. Yeah, he's in a vertical stream. That's where he is. There it is, the best Persona character of all time right there. There she is. You don't see him at all, you mean? Refresh the page or something. It's probably like a page issue or some shit. I know that's stupid, but unironically, for whatever reason, that's actually been happening to other chat members, where it's like they don't see someone in particular, and then they close it or whatever, come back, and it's like, there they go. The fuck? It happened to Olivia, and then it happened to Rylan. I think it happened to Dux. It's just, it might be a new YouTube bug, and we just gonna have to wait till YouTube gets their shit together again, as usual. Never truly getting their shit together all the way. Isn't that a girly Naoto in the back? I mean, Naoto. Wait, my brain's not working. Naoto in the back. What? Are you talking about the one with the glasses? Why am I misremembering which character's name goes to what character? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong, but I think that might be Naoto. No, never mind. I don't think that. No, that's not Naoto. Is it? Is that Naoto? I don't. Why am my brain's giving me fuzzy memories on that one? Anyway, let me read chat real quick. They might not be able to see me. Well, most people can't. It's not that anyone does anything. I just only have time for the screamer sometimes, and YouTube's been blocking people, and not block. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's probably a YouTube thing. Oh, I was about to say, like, is Naoto disguised in this cutscene or something? That it's like, you had me really confused there, Kilo. I'm looking at her. I'm like, is Naoto in like a disguise, a fake wig or some shit? Am I missing something? Did I not know some hidden lore that Naoto was disguising herself this whole time, and she just pops up later in her normal clothing and everything? Like I was really like on, like, you were rewriting my fucking brain for a moment with that one. Like, what? How did I not know that? Anyway, oh, and see, I wasn't seeing that Kilo person too. Why you gotta say it like that Kilo person? That's such a crazy way of typing that. Meow. The unknown gamer 66. You thought I was gonna say that last number, but no, we don't encourage brain rot. I'm just kidding. I assume you probably didn't make that username or display name with that in mind, but I still can't say those numbers in direct succession, because then someone somewhere will develop brain rot because I did, and I refuse to be responsible. But how you doing? How you doing? The unknown gamer. I like that name. I like it a lot. But yeah, how you doing? How's your day going? Anything interesting happen? Let me know. Damn, that Kilo person. No, I see the numbers, unknown gamer. I just can't type. I'm not typing that. I mean, I'm not saying that out loud. I refuse. I refuse. I'm not contributing to the brain rot. It won't happen. My name is literally your favorite weapon from COD. Oh, that's Modern Warfare 19. That's very interesting. If we're giving name lore, I'd give you mines. Bevan is just a name I put together mainly because in high school, there was someone named Kevin. I didn't like Kevin. To this day, it's fuck Kevin. All right, he's a piece of shit. But yeah. So Bevan was just supposed to be the antithesis of Kevin. So that's where that came from. And then the AllCity part is okay, so in the game, one of my favorite games of all time called Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, not Cyberpunk with a P, Cyberfunk with an F. Your goal in that game story is to become AllCity. So I'm not going to describe what that means, and I'm not going to describe any more of the story of that game. Play it if you want to, or don't. I don't care. But yeah, your goal is to become AllCity, and yeah, so you do that, and therefore I made that a part of my moniker going forward because that shit was phenomenal. And then there's the chaos part, which is literally, I mean, duh. It's chaotic over here. All right, my chat is very chaotic. It developed around everything. Just everything in my life is chaotic. It just, hey, it just works. Embrace the chaos. Just countering around. How are you today? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Appreciate you for asking. And yeah, COD 19, you love it. Oh well. We got some COD fans in chat. Okay, come over to my house. You got tuna? Not the cat noises. Oh my goodness. I call on your friends JJ Bombita because he's round. I think there's a typo there, but let me read that correctly. I call one of my friends JJ Bombita because he's round. Ah, that's interesting. He hit his nuts, according to according to Ayumi's soul. I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. We all know what I have to do. No, not good enough. Yep. We all know. We all saw it coming. You knew it. I knew it. We all knew I was gonna do it. There it is. As you guys know, now at least, this is Kenshiro Moruka. Make sure you pronounce that double O. This is gonna be your new homeroom teacher, Chaos Crew. So treat this man with respect. Yeah, fuck all that love-struck baboon behavior. Y'all better keep yourselves under control. That means no romancing. You got that, Chaos Crew? No bullshit. All right. We're definitely not gonna do anything regarding Best Girl. Fun fact: in your country, if someone called you Dante, it means sloucher. Understandable. All right, we can take it off screen. He's kind of scary. Nah, he's not scary. You just gotta look at him from a different angle. Ruka reminded me of Hisoka Moro. I hate that guy. Understandable. The best puker in Persona. Best puker. That's one I've never heard before. The best puker. I ain't wasting my time. Introduce this transfer student. Yeah, introduce the Chaos Crew. And Catholics. This sad sack, huh? Damn. Y'all are a sad sack? That's crazy. You should be something other than a sad sack, chat. Or Chaos Crew. He's as much of a loser as he was there. Damn, this guy's a fucking hater. He's saying y'all don't got no aura. Wow. Be snappy about it. Yeah, fuck you. You tell him. You tell him. Y'all. He shouldn't try to disrespect y'all just because he's the teacher.
貴様の名は腐ったみかん町に刻んでおくからな。
Fuck you.
いいかね。ここは貴様が今までいたいかがわしい町とは違うからな。
Uh-huh.
いい気になって女子生徒に手を出したりいたずらするんじゃないぞ。
Abusing?
でも最近は昔と違ってここいらの子供もませてるからね。
Just because you didn't get none doesn't mean everyone else needs to be like you.
どうせ暇さえあれば携帯で出会い系だの
So slim you can twist them with 2 fingers. Alright, it's GG for me today. I'm out of here. Alright, appreciate you showing up and hanging out, Fang. Handle business and yeah, have a nice one. Have a nice one. Uh-huh. Now he's yapping, but that's my job.
先生、転校生の席、ここでいいですか？
That's why it's best girl forever.
ああ、そうか。よし、じゃあ貴様の席はあそこだ。
Not a good one, but I love pretty women, of course. Why did they made the girls in Reload so flat? Mena's the only girl that has something on her chest. Yeah, it's a lot. It's kind of the problem with a lot of remake games is like they'll go through a metamorphosis where they change what used to, it's like it's a DEI thing, you know. DEI weasels its way into your favorite game studio, even just a little bit, and they decide, hey, I guess we got to do something for the modern audience who might be offended by a character with a chest and maybe a slightly round ass, just slightly. You know why? Because they might be ugly as sin, and they blame everyone else, and therefore their video game characters should not be allowed to be pretty, just like they are ugly, and therefore the video game character should be ugly. That is the DEI way. Instead of embracing whatever the fuck they claim to embrace, they just make everything uglier and worse because it allows them to feel good about themselves. Yay for progressiveness, guys. In my video games. Anyway, let me rechat. I'm gonna play P4G after you beat Xenoblade Chronicles 3. You bought in, just never had the time to get into it. Understandable. Also, how you doing, Joey? How you doing, Joey? How's your day going? How's your life going? But more importantly, yeah, that's I enjoy. I don't know if you ever played Xenoblade Chronicles X. That was a fun time. I had an incredible time playing it. It's very, very, very long-winded, just like any other Xenoblade Chronicles game. They're super long, but I think you'd like that a lot too if you haven't played it. The modern audience is how we get shit like mixtape. Absolutely, games that play themselves. So good, right, guys? We love those, right? It says all of the 200 players playing them. Yes. People want to censor Hanako in Revival. Oh my goodness. That sucks. Do you want $5 or double it and give it to the next person? Double it and give it to the next person, Jonathan. But regardless, how's your day going? How's life going? You know? Everything going good? Why don't you tell me after you double it and give it to the next person? That'd be fantastic for that next person. Haven't played X? 3 is your first Xenoblade Chronicles game? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, you're in for a good time. I would say if you do end up enjoying 3, definitely check out Xenoblade Chronicles 1, whichever edition you want to try. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of editions. Definitive edition, the original, whatever. Who gives a shit? I would say if you like 3, definitely try 1, 2, and X. Specifically, X and 1. Like Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and Xenoblade Chronicle X. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is probably, I would rate that one under 1 and 2. Mainly because 1 and 2, or 1, what did I just say? Okay, let me rephrase that because I fucked that up. I would rate, my personal ranking is Xenoblade Chronicles 1, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and then everything else, and you got 3, you got 2, and yada 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 yada. You rank those as you want to, but yeah. I would probably say maybe 2 would be ranked above 3 simply because there's more assets on the table. But yeah, that's my biased approach about it. Life is going good for you. Taking a break after loading up a U-Haul. Dude, I've been loading and unloading U-Hauls for the last 2 fucking months. It's been rough. Not even just that, moving stuff in and out of vehicles and just heavy stuff, bro. God, I hate it. But that doesn't matter right now. Gaming, that's what we're doing right now. Anyway, he's the worst, huh? Yeah, you tell him, Chie. Right, if you get stuck in class, you have to hang in there for a year. Yeah. And if 1X is better than 3 story-wise, you don't know how to feel. You know if the feels can handle them. Well, here's the thing about it is, I would say, collectively speaking, 1 is probably the best for story. Xenoblade Chronicles X is where they basically took Xenoblade Chronicles 1's gameplay and mastered it, made it actually amazing. And then Xenoblade Chronicles 3, they tried to tell, I would say Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is probably second best in terms of gameplay, and it's number 1 when it comes down to the story, because the Xenoblade Chronicles 1 has one of the best stories in all of gaming fiction, in my opinion. I cried. Well, I cried, I laughed, I felt all the emotions. It's such a good time. And if you're having a good time with 3, then you definitely, like, maybe 1 might be too strong. But if we're talking about just straight gameplay, Xenoblade Chronicles X, in my humble opinion, has Xenoblade Chronicles 1 beat. Simply because they mastered what they did in 1 and took it to the next level. Right? So, but I would say the story in Xenoblade Chronicles X is not as strong as any of the entries of 1, 2, 3, simply because they focus less on the story and give you more of a world to explore, and it's more of a side quest developing thing with a world that develops rather than a full-on story. There is a story, don't get me wrong, it's just not as good as the other ones directly. It gets better the more side quests you do that you actually pay attention to. But obviously, if you're not a side questy kind of person, then, you know, it's just never going to be as strong as 1 or 2 or 3, so yeah. Anyway, let me try it real quick. It's okay, you're doing better than I am. You have no parents. Hey man, you gotta make your own family unit then. You gotta, you know, make a family unit that you love. Problem solved. Not really. Obviously, it's not that simple, but that is definitely one way to go about it for sure. Hell, even adopt if necessary. Is Xbox Game Pass and Series S combo good in 2026? Your shit laptop to sync your laptop to play DMC3 at a stable frame rate. I would say depends on the deal. How much we do? Like, give me a price. Give me a combined price you're looking at, because you know, obviously wherever you're getting the Xbox from will determine various values in price and all that. And, you know, they're trying to up the price for all the consoles because, you know, the drought. I mean, not the drought, but the issues with AI taking all the fucking PC parts and shit, GPUs, CPUs, you know, the works. So yeah, just driving up console prices or just tech prices in general. Also, hell, even Game Pass price is going up, which is insane. Game Pass price is going up. It's ridiculous. Ethel's fight in the Piranhas got you hyped to face Mobius. You yelled out stuff anime style when you did the combo attacks, as you should. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. Is X basically Breath of the Wild for the Xenoblade series? Yes, actually. That is a very good way to put it. I never even considered that. I didn't even consider thinking about it like that. It's basically the Breath of the Wild for the Xenoverse series. I mean, Xenoverse. The Xenoblade Chronicles series. Why did I say Xenoverse? Gross. But yeah, like the way it pans out, the way you play it, the way you do things, the way you have to develop the world through side quests and doing things around the world directly, spending your resources. It is very much a Breath of the Wild kind of thing, and it's really fucking good, especially if you put the time in. Like, obviously, if you're playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3, then you probably can find the time. Not saying you have no life, but I'm saying you can definitely manage to find the time to do the thing. But yeah, if you can find the time, Xenoblade Chronicles X will give you such a wonderful world building kind of feeling, which honestly, it puts all the other Xenoblade Chronicles to shame when it comes to the singular aspect of world building, more so than anything else. Because that is literally how they tell you. That's how they tell you the story. That's how they show you the changes. And one of the best things about Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and X in the first place is the fact that side quest does effectively change the world and the setting, the environments. Certain side quests change alignments of different characters, relationships, and stuff like that. It actually does completely affect the world building entirely based on what side quests you did or didn't do, what side quests you never got to, which expired. Yes, if you don't do certain side quests while they're still available and you push story past a certain point, plenty of side quests will not become available, will not be able to be done. Because it's a world building thing. And so basically, oh, you didn't do this and that, so this person was never able to build this thing, so this area is going to remain barren or just go out of business or just, you know, like that's a very rough, non-existent example, but that's just to give you an idea of the kind of world building, the side quest and everything that you can do in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and X have. And X takes that to the next level, to an absurd degree. It's phenomenal. It's actually really amazing. I see Kilo, but now no cat. Damn, you're in the fucking blender. You mean YouTube's really giving you the business. You can't see the people you want to see. Look at chapter 5, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. You got the ship unlocked. Understandable. I forget how many chapters are in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I forget the exact number, but yeah. Enjoy yourself, for sure. Side quests don't matter as much in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3. I would say, obviously, they have an impact at certain points, but it's not as I guess, potent of an impact, because they didn't want. I mean, to put into perspective, Xenoblade Chronicles X is basically Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and then there was Xenoblade Chronicles 2 that came out after Xenoblade Chronicles X. So that's where Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3 not completely, but mostly shifted away from the hardcore side quest. I wouldn't say hardcore, but basically they made the games a bit more towards the audience that doesn't want to do side quest, because there is a lot of missable content that you just can't do if you don't do side quest. And while a lot of people probably don't like that in the modern era of gaming, me personally, I'm a side quest monster. I love side quests. I will stop playing the story for hundreds of hours if it means I'm doing all the fucking side quests, or as many side quests as the game makes available to me at that point in time. I love it. I'm a big fan of side quests in games. It's collectibles. I don't mind getting collectibles if they're actually fun and they're cool, if they're worth something, they give me something. So yeah, I definitely stand side quest, and that's definitely why I like Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and X gameplay more so than anything, or side quest gameplay more so than 2 and 3, because they're actually just like, they actually give you a reason to do the shit. Side quest matter, I'm all for it. You like doing side quests, but you end up getting a bit over leveled. Don't be worried about being over leveled in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and X. Never be worried about being over leveled. And the reason is simple. It's not as, the power creep isn't as crazy in 2 and 3, but in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and X, the power creep is necessary. You should be over leveled. You know why? Because that baby bitch garbage NPC mob that you just destroyed literally is nothing compared to the random enemies you encounter in the wild that you're gonna have to fight or try to get around while trying to collect an item that you need for like multiple different side quests, or just putting something or crafting something. So you need that, and in order to get there you gotta like make your way through these way too strong ass motherfuckers, which you maybe might be able to fight them if you did a bunch of side quests and other various things, a little bit of grinding. Then yeah, sure, you can fight them. But if you're one of the people who don't really do like a bunch of side quests normally, basically like Xenoblade Chronicles X in 1 will do a very good job of beating the ass of anybody who doesn't do side quests. Like it's actually, I personally love that. I love that when games have designs where they're like, hey, we made hundreds of side quests and a lot of them are extremely detailed with a lot of story and love put into that shit. Therefore, if you don't do that shit, this game, you might as well be playing on nightmare mode. Every boss is gonna feel like it's impossible, damn near. There's probably some strategy you can use to beat it without being, you know, on level or slightly over leveled. But you know, for if you're not like some sort of mega mind strategist when it comes to turn-based games, just get your levels up, please. I beg you. I beg you. Don't act like don't pretend like you're some sort of turn-based savant. Just get your level up, bro. And don't put yourself through the fucking blender because you decided you didn't want to do side quests. That's basically what these games are doing. I love that. Read shit real quick. What did you ever do? What did you ever do to you, YouTube? Oh, you existed. YouTube hates that. I like the hero quests in 3. Yeah, they're pretty solid. If you give me question marks on the map, I'm going to them. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, I love when there's shit on the map. I've been playing through I've been playing Lego Batman, the new Lego Batman recently. I stream it too, but definitely off stream as well. And there's just a shit ton of things to go collect and do, and yeah, I've been doing that a lot. It's a great time. It's a great time. I know that's obviously not in the same genre. It's a fucking Lego game, but still, same energy. Let me quickly catch up on chat though. I'm behind. I know this won't happen though, but I wish that Persona 6 just talks about the depressing life of a normal student in Japan. No filtering, no sugarcoating. The MC uses their persona to stop people from unaliving themselves. Yes, that would be a pretty good plotline actually. It's basically, yeah, that actually would be the SMT games as well. Yeah, when you put it like that, that would just end up being SMT, which I think that would be totally fine as a plot line. Anyway, that aspect would be added to Persona 3 since it talks about death, but Reloaded just says, nah, you can't even rescue people from tartar sauce anymore. Makes sense. Shin Megumi Tensei. It's just, let's say, too much RPG for you. I mean, that's understandable. Shin Megami Tensei is very true to its core. And if you look back into the past, like the 1990s SMT games, it starts to really give you an idea of how hardcore and how much effort they expect from the players. Even back then, they've always been like a hardcore, grindy kind of game where you got to put the time in. What do you hate you for getting banned 2 times? You got banned 2 times? What the hell did you do? I've never been banned like in any way, shape, or form on YouTube before. How did you get banned, Ayumi? What did you do? Who did you talk to? And why did you talk to him like that? Persona 5 Strikers has the interesting power creep. Yeah, I love Persona 5 Strikers, but I didn't really feel the power creep as much because I did like every single side quest and side activity and literally anything that ever popped up, I did it. I did all of it. And so basically whenever power creep happened, I was still too strong, or maybe not too strong, but I was always ahead of any power creep. Up until obviously you get to like things that you're fighting at a certain, like maybe like level 80 or something around there. Stuff around level 80 start to you know, still power creep a little bit, but you know, obviously at that point I had a lot of consumables, resources, and I was just really good at the game and really good at building my character. So by that point I had any strategy I needed at my disposal to overcome challenges without much difficulty. So even if I was able to take a lot of damage, it's like, okay, I'll just make sure I swap out, use my healing combo, then switch over to a different persona and use the weakness and apply debuff, and then I'm gonna switch over to almighty damage. And you know, you get it. Like with Persona games, if you're over leveled, you're also over prepared because you have all the right personas for all the right scenarios. Especially in a game like Persona Strikers, where you don't even need MP or SP. You just need to use the right combo with the equipment, or just switch over to one of your other characters who has built-in healing or whatever already. You know, I don't even need to use my consumables. In fact, I pretty much never use consumables playing Persona 5 Strikers because I was always prepared. I always had the right stuff. It was pretty sick. So I didn't do anything. Rylan banned you from both your accounts that night? Oh, you mean in my chat? Oh, Rylan didn't ban you. She merely temporarily... I don't know what Rylan did, actually. I take that back. I have no idea. I was going to make a joke about it, but I don't know what Rylan did. Will you be able to fit in here? Hey, chat, y'all, or Chaos Crew, y'all think y'all gonna be able to fit in this classroom? Think you can fit in? Maybe you can. Maybe you can. Coming from a person who played FF9 and Chrono Trigger, you coasted the first few jails, so it's probably that makes sense. That's probably a problem. Yeah, the thing is, I grinded the fuck out of the very first dungeon. I remember when I first started playing Persona 5 Strikers, I was in the first. I was on like you remember like y'all know like the trash chute you start in, or whatever the fuck, like the sewer. I was there for like 4 hours just grinding before I had anything, and the reason was simple. Because I just wanted to. I just felt the need to do it from the depths of my soul. So I did. I didn't leave that shit till like 4 hours of gameplay. Then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go leave now. It was funny. It was very funny. Personally, I've been banned 10 times, 15 on PlayStation, 4 times on Twitch. Okay, Twitch, that's fair enough. Twitch is a terrible place for anybody who is a person who says things, I guess, you know. And then a real cat, you've been acting like a Morgana. Been acting like Morgana lately. I mean, it's their fault if they speak foul towards you first. So you unleash your devil. She banned you for 24 hours. Don't worry about it. You don't care. I didn't notice that. Yo, is Riley getting power hungry? Do we need to hit a fucking Uno reverse? Does someone else need to be a mod? You know, Rylan can sit this one out. Someone else could be a mod. Anyway, Destiny Island, the trash chute. I did Destiny Island, the trash chute. That's a good one. That's a really good one. That's a good way of putting that. All right, let's start a vote. I'm gonna start a vote in both chats real quick. Actually, I can only... Yeah, I can't. I'm at the end. Hold on, give me 1 second. I need to end the poll, or this, and then confirm, and then I need to end that. And now here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna start a poll for a new mod. Basically, you guys are gonna vote. Okay, so Yumi. Okay, and then we're gonna have Cat. Cat. And then we're gonna have Randy randomly. Now, see, Randy is a surprise chaos pick, okay? Obviously, no one would think that I'd throw Randy in the pot. I guess you didn't expect that now, did you? But I would. I do it. Now let me make that same poll here. It's gonna be 2 of the exact same thing. Mod vote. You mod vote. Yumi. Well, and then at a third option for Randy. There we go. There it is. Yeah, I know. Randy's such a random pick to be in there. He's not even here right now. He's busy with the hospital stuff. But honestly, that's the point. Randy is random, so it makes sense that he's a legendary third option. Anyway, heard through the grapevine they're planning to make a great big mansion, kind of like a bat asylum. Someone else who maybe Ark. I mean, look, you got to be here a certain point of like, there has to be a certain amount of time you got to be here. You got to serve your sentence. All right, you got to serve a sentence before you can just get voted into any power. I think that's how I want to go about it. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, and that might change in the future. Anyway, be honest, I'm already modding 4 other places. You don't really want to do that much. Think timed out one person, just feel bad. Understandable. I mean, to be fair, Yumi, you're the one who said she was power hungry. So I mean, if anything, why not just steal that power? Steal it, Yumi. Take the power. But of course, it's a vote, so I mean, obviously, I'm gonna change it based on a vote. I just want y'all to know that. It's not going to be changed based on whether you want it or not. This is a vote. You either vote for the power to be put in someone else's hands, or you don't vote at all. But I'm already seeing things go in. So, we'll see. Oh, shit. My cords are tangled. Oh, no. One second, chat. I got to untangle my cords. This is cringe. This is terrible timing. I don't want to deal with this right now. Take it like this, like that, around the outside. Boom. All right. Cords are officially untangled. Right? Yes? Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, there we go. If I want power, earn it, not steal it. I mean, in this case, I wouldn't say it's stealing. I'm just auctioning away someone else's power, which is basically, I donated those power stones. I donated the power stones. Therefore, I can always take them away. She's not power hungry. You're just joking. Well, too bad. Your jokes created a situation, and now you got to deal with that situation. Someone's going to be inheriting someone else's power. It's the sacrifice. It's the chaos. And it all happened because of your jokes. And then someone's gonna have to live with the consequences. Hey, where do power stones come from? I can't tell you that. It's government secret. It's that fog. Your joke gave Randy the power? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It seems to be going that way. Yeah. I was spotted. Somebody spotted her at the shopping district. You take donations, never refuse free stuff. Yeah, free stuff is free. You think you could just come ask this student in red something so easily? Fuck you. Yep. Yeah, get out of here, coward. Power stones are calcified kidney stones that Chuck Norris bestowed upon us before he claimed the throne in the afterlife. You say claim, but he already had that throne, you know? He just lent it out to someone else. The Chuck Norris jokes never die. Mm-hmm. By the way, did you try what I told you the other day? You miss Chuck Norris? Well, hey, I got good news for you. Chuck Norris does not miss you. In fact, he didn't. Not only did he not miss you, he actually caught you. But he did it so fast, you never realized. See how I spent that? You see how I did that? Wordplay is crazy. Anyway, but you know Renpo from BSD? Why does BSD? Can you not use the acronym, because now my brain is failing to explain to me what BSD is, but I'm pretty sure the name Rand Post sounds familiar, very familiar. I just don't remember what series it's from, and BSD is not helping. Help, break it down. You watched a few of his moves, just like Betty White. I love the Golden Girls. Understandable. That's just me, old TV. This is me, old TV. Bungo Stray Dogs. Ah, never mind then. I was thinking of a different Ron Poe then. I've actually never watched Stray Dogs, believe it or not. But feel free to tell me all about it anyway, as if I did. That works. So made is Yamano, the announcer. We have P3 crew compared to the other games. Just like other games like 4 just falls short. I heard that P4's P4, I can't speak. 4's crew could just beat the shit out of NYX and not suffer casualties. I mean, to be fair, Persona 4 presents such a insane power creep of capabilities, and then obviously everybody knows P5 characters are just over. They're literally, Joker is literally like going to be able to. Joker could beat Goku. Joker is one of the few video game characters who unironically could beat Goku. And if you don't agree, you just don't know anything about Persona. And that's totally okay. You're okay to be a regular, degular ass motherfucker, okay? It's fine. It's fine. We understand. But Joker could beat Goku. And it wouldn't even be a fight. You never see it coming. Okay. Dude, I disturbed the police officer. Head directly home. Teddy is stronger than Joker, and you can prove it. I don't doubt that. The thing is, I don't even doubt that. It's just that Joker is the most recent overpowered Persona character, so therefore he's the one that people talk about. Teddy, like back then, the internet wasn't as emboldened to talk about power scaling and blah 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 and all these other different bullshits as much as they are now when P4 was still in the zeitgeist. Therefore, characters like Teddy just didn't get the same attention as Joker. Plus, let's be real, Teddy doesn't have as much aura as Joker does. Simple as. But Teddy could probably be Joker. Wait, what made you decide to play this game today? Nothing. I was scrolling through my Steam library and I'm like, I have yet to crack this game open after purchasing this shit years ago. Let's play it now, you know? So yeah, that's it. That was the logic. That's it. There's just, I looked at it, I stared at it, and I was like, you know what? Today's the day. Could Joker beat Superman though? It depends. Which version of Superman we're talking about. Are you talking about the one people usually use, the amalgamation of all the most overpowered versions of Superman ever, without ever taking into account that version of Superman doesn't actually fucking exist, and you literally just fused a bunch of Supermans together to make that Superman? Or are we talking about one of the strongest versions of Superman? Because I think Joker stands a chance regardless. Joker's just too ridiculous. Joker doesn't make any fucking sense with what he can and can't do. Just know he could probably do it. say it, he could probably do it. I mean, it's at that point where it's like, yeah, Joker could probably do it.
何どういうこと？
To be fair, there's probably a few main characters from Atlas that could beat Goku. Oh, absolutely. To be honest, Persona 2 and Innocent Sin MC can literally sacrifice himself to heal the whole squad and get revived later. That's true. No, you got a point there. Like the 1970s or so Superman, or 1970s or 60s Superman. Understandable. That could work. I mean, he'd still lose, but nah, yeah, it's pretty good. Joker has aura? Yes, Joker has extraordinary amounts of aura. I think the posture helps. I think Joker's posture definitely gives him way more aura. The sharp chin. The sharp chin. If Joker beats Superman, then it has to be Superman from Timu. No, you just don't understand the insane power of Persona characters. It's one of those things where once you understand it, you're like, what the fuck? Why are these characters capable of all this bullshit? And they're just high school students. That's the whole point. Persona power creep is literally one of those things where it's like, yeah, so this character can literally just kill a multiversal god with one attack. Don't ask why. Just know that they can, and their friends can too, and they can also fight that person on even equal footing. And this is totally canon. This isn't like a game mechanic thing. It's like, unironically, these characters are actually capable of like fighting multiversal gods and shit. And they're just high school students. And the funny thing about Persona characters is, even after the story ends, their story doesn't technically end. Because you'll see Persona characters from other games show up in the next game, even as cameos or just pop-ins. So basically, Persona characters don't just, they don't just stop existing after their game ends. They exist in the Persona continuum and gain more experience as adults and get stronger and stronger, and time passes on. And so effectively, Persona characters, if they're already like fighting multiversal god level threats while they're in high school, and then like 10 years go by or 5 years go by, they're only gonna get stronger. Mind you, the transformation of power, like the power creep in a Persona game for these characters happens relatively within a few months to a year. That just to give you a time frame for how long it takes for Persona characters to go from literal random ass high school student to, oh yeah, they could fight God. Yeah, they could fight. They could win. Maybe if they get caught off guard, they might lose, but they could win if they were prepared. Like that, it's crazy. It's so ridiculous. This is why characters like Superman or Goku or any other, like a lot of overpowered anime characters or just characters in general probably wouldn't be able to fight a Persona character. It wouldn't even be a fair fight. It's not fair. They have too much bullshit. I don't do composite characters for versus battles. Understandable, Joey. Joker is probably on Morihjin when he's reached the Nirvana level. Oh shit. I never a Morihjin drop in my chat. Oh my goodness. Joey. You know what, Joey? You just made yourself. I don't have anything to offer you. Never mind. I was gonna say you just made yourself an honorary thing, and I was like, I don't have anything to give you. If I had more money in my bank account, right at this very moment, which I don't, adult responsibilities have sapped that, I would have given you a free membership just for that shit, for dropping the name Morihjin in my fucking chat. Oh my goodness. But I don't have that kind of money right now, so I can't drop you a sub. I mean a membership right now. I can't do it. I wish I could, but I'd literally, that's gonna hurt me. I know that's sad. It's sad, I know, but it's gonna hurt me if I did. Instead, take this emoji. Take this emoji and be happy. I made that myself. I edited that. I clipped that. I did all the things. I made that emoji. So you can look at that. Okay. Anyway, let me continue reading. Joker would win the psychological battles. Superman would win the battles following a storyline. It depends on who's writing the story. Anyway, Joker in Yuji Akechi are the ugliest Persona characters. You'd rather date Hanako than see their faces? I mean, to each their own. I don't think Joker looks bad. I actually like his look. Okay, obviously I'm a straight guy, so don't take that way. But I think Joker looks good, personally. I even think the Persona 4 main character looks good too. Forgot his name. It's been so long. I forget what his actual like canon name is. Anyway, Joker got sued by an old man. Kanji would just have made that idiot handicapped, especially if he was hurting Kanji's mother. Sounds like Record of Ragnarok. Yeah, basically. Humans versus gods. It's cool. Bringing up Morrigan. Oh, I'm glad you do. Morrigan is one of those goated fictional characters that honestly don't get a lot of love. Get a surprising little amount of love. Is there any possible way Deadpool would win? I mean, I think Deadpool would beat most characters if they don't know they're fighting him, because he would just fourth wall some bullshit, and then there wouldn't really be a fight. He would cheese his way. Deadpool is the type of person to where even if he knew he was in a death battle, he wouldn't probably. I personally think that he wouldn't participate in the death battle. He would make himself a commentator and then rig the results, and then he just pull it over to a windscreen and come up with random stats and bullshit as to why he won the fight. And if anybody questions it, it doesn't matter. Deadpool was a commentator that time. How? Because he decided he wanted to be. Yeah, he commentated his own fucking death battle and determined that he's the winner without actually letting the fight play out. Simple as that. Deadpool wins. And everyone else will be none the wiser that they were in a fight at all, or that there was supposed to be a fight that was supposed to take place. But yeah, I think Deadpool would just rig it and then go do something else. Glad to find people who actually knows and loves Morrigan. His name is Yu. Thank you, Killa. Thank you. Morrigan and Ijiro are brought up by me each time a versus battle comes up. That's valid. Short-haired girl has a Brazil-looking jumper. Ah, yes, you noticed. Chie has a sense of style, very unique, and unapologetically drippy. Anyway, best girl. Most of the death battles, people put Deadpool in, don't realize that Wade wouldn't fight most of them. Oh, of course not. Oh, wow. I think he got kicked in the balls. This time it wasn't an accident. Must have been the wind. And for anybody wondering, Trial of the Dragon is a parody title of Rise of the Dragon. I think that's what it's called. It's the Bruce Lee, not Bruce Lee. What was it? It's a Bruce Lee movie. And to give you a further picture, Chie is very into martial arts. She's a tomgirl, and she wears shorts under her skirt, which is why she's very into martial arts. I was gonna tell you actually why I know she has shorts under her skirt, but honestly, I think just looping back to the first thing I said tells you everything you need to know. She's into martial arts. She's the best Persona character of all time, and if you disagree, I don't know what to tell you, you're just wrong. And that's okay. It's okay to be wrong. Everybody's right and wrong at some point in their life, and at this point in time, you might just be wrong if you just don't agree with me, and that's fine. It's okay to be wrong. Look at her. She's the best. Anyway. No balls. He's Okarun at this point. Yeah, fair enough. Power Rangers inside of my park. Had a couple of their action figures from the 90s, just like the Micro Machines. Understandable. I don't know anything about movies, TVs, or anything. Call me an idiot, but I have games to play. You know what, Kilo? That's fair. I'm a jack of all trades when it comes to media of all kinds. I read, I watch things, I do things, I play things. I play pretty much every genre. But at the same time, that causes me to not have hyper specific popular quote unquote knowledge about things because I don't care what's popular. I'm a genre explorer. I'm a media outlet explorer. If there is a form of media, I want to explore that form of media and all the genres in what have you in that media rather than just asking someone, "Hey, what's that new popular show you guys are watching?" Yeah, no offense to anybody who does, but like I don't care. Therefore, I'm always lacking on the most new popular song or the new popular artist who's gonna not be popular in 5 years and get replaced by another person who has a similar look and aesthetic to her, but might sing better than her. Sorry, let me not go down that. Let me not do that. Let me not do that. RJ is a skilled martial artist. Cool. Renewal Taekwondo. Don't care. That's very valid. Wearing shorts under the skirt is very comfortable. I disagree. Chie is the only one who in single next to Yusuke, of course. Yeah, Yusuke is forever single for all the wrong reasons. Anyway, judging by P4AU, she's highly reactable to the point where she got to fight her shadow again. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. If I was a Persona character, I'm just saying Chie would be the only one for me. Anyway, moving on. Who are you? Go away. What school are you from? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Hey, chat, you know who this guy is? Of course I know who this guy is, but play along. Mm-hmm. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. You know I gotta draw on the screen real quick. You already know I had to draw on the screen real quick. Hold on. 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 Look at this dude. No. Look at his lips. Look at his lips. Oh my gosh, I gotta draw on both screens. Two different streams. Look at his lips. Look at his hair. Oh my god, look at his hair. Oh bro, he's never heard of a brush. L dude, get him out of here. Okay. Back to the video game. Fun fact, Teddy lives in Yusuke's closet and Teddy likes to wear his maid outfit when he cleans his room. Oh, the raccoons escaped the cage again. My bad, babe. You gotta deal with them. Oh, I don't want to deal with your raccoons right now. I don't want to deal with the raccoons right now. You deal with raccoons right now. Speaking of baddies, one of the heroes from Xenoblade Chronicles 3 had you schoolboy crushing at a level only Lulu from FFX could achieve. Ooh, Final Fantasy mentioned. I'm gonna drop my favorite Final Fantasy female character right here, right now. Y'all ready for this? You're not ready for this. There's no way you're ready for this. But in case you are ready for this, I'm gonna give you a countdown. I'm gonna give you a very specific countdown. It has no real numbers on it, but it's gonna be a countdown. Because there's a lot of Final Fantasy female characters. And there's a lot that could be picked from, right? So it just makes you think. It just makes you think. Right? Like it makes you think who of all the Final Fantasy games could be his favorite Final Fantasy character? Who could it be? You guys ready yet? Are you guys ready? You guys ready? Okay. I'm gonna tell you now. I just had to I had to check something, but also I need to stall for time because obviously I had to check something. It's Benedicta from Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Benedicta from Final Fantasy 16, and in second place would obviously be Tifa. So yep, that's it. The polls closed. Polls closed. On that, no more guessing. It's over. You now know the obvious truth. Now, you're probably wondering, but why those two characters in specific? You know why. Don't even play these games with me. You're not some innocent fruit on a tree. We all know why those are my favorite Final Fantasy female characters of all time in that specific order. T. Maybe one of these days I'll finish Final Fantasy 6 on my channel as well. I'm at the tail end of it, but I've been trying to remember all the missable content so that way I don't miss it. Shira was a hero. You mentioned her accent and attitude in the scene where she was introduced was awesome. Understandable. That makes sense. Here was hero you mentioned. My reading is awful right now. I'll tell you that much. I am my brain particles, my brain cells, they're all failing me when it comes to trying to read things. I'm usually really good at reading, but there's a lot going on right now. So, not to mention, I'm specifically reading chat, and then I'm reading the game, and then I'm also thinking about what I'm gonna say before I say it, because obviously I can't just say anything. 6. What about Jenna Ortega? What about Jenna Ortega? Now I'm confused. What's up with Jenna Ortega that you brought her up? 6,000 years ago, people were worshiping women in Iraq. The main goddess was found to be Kotone from P3P. What? I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Komene? Why are they watching? See that? Not hear that? Well, you know what? You have a point, Ayumi. That is a very good point. I opened XBC up to remember her name, and now I'm looking at the most complicated JRPG class there is. Soul Hacker. That makes sense. It sounds complicated by default. Like, what does that class do? Like, is it a debuffer? Does it primarily focus on absolute damage of some kind, on unblockable damage? Like, is it a buffer? Like, does it, and if so, like, are there like buffs or debuffs that are very exclusive to that class and only that class in the entire game? And is there like a specific way you got to play around these gimmicks and traits? What kind of class is this? Like, I see Soul Hacker and I'm like, what the fuck kind of class is a Soul Hacker? What the hell are they doing? And why does it sound like I could never figure it out until I play the game for 20 hours and really just trying to grind out what the fuck I'm supposed to do to synergize? You can only get arts by killing certain monsters. That's Stalin and Lenin in P6, or at least what? Okay, yeah, fair enough. All right.
あとユキコんちの天城屋旅館は普通に自慢の名所。
Oh Lord, I just looked at the time. So hackers hacking your soul. Understandable. I have bad news for y'all. I'm gonna leave the game exactly where it is, but I need to bounce. I need to get ready to get the fuck out of my house and head somewhere. So if you guys are down, I'll do a part 2 to this stream later when I get back home, but I do gotta go. So and it's not, I don't really have time to do any comical ending like I usually do. Let's end the poll real quick. Get that out the way. Let's see who won. Cat won overwhelmingly. Wow. Well, I guess Cat's a mod now. Whether he likes it or not, the votes have voted. You're a moderator. GG. But yeah, that's a great place to end the stream off. I will be back with more Persona later, another fast forward into the future. But yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, all that cringy, cliche YouTuber content creation bullshit. I hate saying it, but I gotta say it sometimes, especially at the end of the stream, especially if you watch to the end. But yeah, I gotta go now, so y'all should go too. You see that said? See what that says? It says leave now. That means you should now leave. Goodbye. Goodbye. Tweet.